Hey, another one of these videos? Wow, something amazing must be going on. Nope, it's just me, and my name is Ampillion, just in case you stumbled across this video first for some reason. We're gonna put up another video, mostly, well, gonna answer a question and talk about a few different things that are going on. Well, namely, this weird hole that's still in the wall. Well, not hole per se, but the dirt there. As you can see, I've finally got that wall kind of finished. I'll come back and fill that little spot in, and I've started working over there. I'm essentially doing this mostly to answer the question that Nerdy Kid has posted, and that's how I mine. What's my mining strategy, as it were. And generally, I go with the natural caves first. My best luck is usually finding a nice natural cave system and chasing it all the way down towards the bottom. Now, generally, starting out, it's a lot easier this way, just because you can dig up a lot more materials in a natural cave than you can dig in your own cave, dig in your own mine, per se. The cave systems like this give you a lot more open stone faces, so that way you have a lot better chance of stumbling into actual materials, such as coal and iron, especially when you're starting out. You don't have a big surplus of any of that stuff yet. It's pretty good to have a good cave to wander in. You will notice I'm currently playing on peaceful, and that's just because I'm just kind of demonstrating this off. The natural cave system works real well when you're, looking for minerals and such at the very early start of the game. The only problem is if you don't have a natural cave system, or you don't have one that's deep enough, or one close to your base, you might find it a total hassle to actually go out and find one. So, this one here that I'm looking at right now is entirely not natural. This is all natural. It's weird kind of Swiss cheese formation in the ground, but this here is not. And that's because all the caves in the area are all pretty much dead. There was nothing in them. They didn't go very far. They were not in the natural cave system at all, which was very disappointing. We usually have some pretty good luck with that stuff. But alas, we will go underground in this chamber I made. And essentially what you want to do is, when I do this strategy, is get down to the lava level. And you'll notice I kind of hit a natural cave here, and this natural cave led down to the lava level, which is always a positive thing for me, because that's where I start my dirty work at. This was actually a full pool of lava at one point in time. I've come down here and taken most of it away. But essentially what I do is I get these lava levels like this. And once you're right where the lava starts spawning in the pools, I go and work along the edge of that pool, and I carve a small tunnel out like this here. I kind of carve this passageway in, and there was some various dirt areas here that dug out. There's some lava there. If you're lucky, however, you will hit these. And of course there is a little bit of lava there, but there's another large pocket of natural cave. Inside the natural cave there was a lot of coal down here. Sorry. There's a lot of different, like I said, it's a lot easier to find the natural, the resources that you're looking for in the cave system. In these nice open natural caves, it's much more likely that you'll find them while you're, kind of edging along this lava. And what I generally do, especially if you have lava like this, is come along the outside edge of it. I'll just take out the wall that surrounds it. That way I have a kind of walking path around said lava. And I generally tend to find a lot more of my materials that way. There's there's always the occasional diamond or, well, it's usually redstone, but you'll always find the occasional, amount of resources just hiding right here at the edge of the lava pools, just waiting to be dug up. And it makes it a lot easier to get around to various areas past the lava without having to, make a little bridge walkway across the middle of the lava. Anyway, so once I get down here at these levels, I continue to dig out. And through this part of the area here, most of this is all natural. Except the glass, obviously. By glass. The pool here is where I started the digging strategy. I came down through here and started digging, found some little pocket, and started just digging this way. And normally what I do is I'll get down here and I'll make some, about 4, maybe 6 square, or not 6, 9 square wide, either 4 or it'll be 9, so 3 by 3. And I'll just make a passageway, like, I don't have any exact estimates of how long these passageways are, but they're long enough, and you just keep going for a while, and you always end up hitting something. Now, it might not be anything interesting right away, and when you hit these pockets of this stuff, it's always kind of good to dig in behind it, just to see. Sometimes there's some goodies hidden behind dirt and gravel, but I'm looking for the natural caves, and chances are you're gonna hit one eventually. And if you're not, well, you can always find some more materials down there too. I've found a couple diamonds digging that way, and some iron and coal pockets. But again, the natural caves are where the best places are to find those materials, because it's right out in the open. So now you'll see there's a pretty nice big open natural cavern, and until there's actually some better use than just some goofy wiring, I'm not going to really mess with the redstone all that much. I use it, I know, I have a stack for my compass and my watch or clock, and that's all you really need. But there's just so much of it laying around all over the place, especially when you get down to this level, that it's kind of hard to avoid sometimes. Take my mushroom with me. Aha! Alright. I don't even know where I'm going. That doesn't matter. Anyway, you'll also kind of notice this volume track, this voice track, is a little different. I'm trying some new filters and such on this crappy old mic to see if things come out a little clearer. And it might sound a little funky, but this should be a temporary situation, as I've already ordered a better headset mic combo, which should have a much better noise cancelling mic and should hopefully eliminate the problem. We will see when it gets here, but I'm pretty hopeful on that. And here's my dreaded nemesis, the water next to lava. And on that laggy computer that I play during the day, this ends up getting me killed more often than not. Because, for some reason, the game has decided that water can push you wherever the hell it wants to push you. And even water this high can push you around with no problem, which is very, very bizarre. Nope, wrong button. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, anyway, it doesn't matter. I was gonna see, I'm sure it's like ankle high water apparently is too strong for my good old Minecraft square dude, but anyway, the important thing is that we have ourselves a natural cave. And, well, I've pretty much worked through a lot of this cave already. I know there's a few more hidden spots still, but I really don't want to get lost in there for this video. That's not the purpose. The purpose is to show things off. You know what? I know I didn't plant that flower there either. I don't know how that happened. I guess flowers can spawn underground for some reason. I don't know. Confusing mysteries are what we have. So I do have a lot of obsidian down here, and I'm kind of plotting something. I think I might have to come back. Thank you, water, you stupid piece of crap. I think I'm gonna come back in here with this. Oh, come on, where's the edge of this lava? Oh, alright, I guess. Alright. I'll have to come back in here at some point, especially once I get the wall outside actually finished. And oh, thanks. And harvest up some of this obsidian. I might use that for my construction project. And it's a pretty good area for it right here. See, like I said, going around the edge of the lava pools here, you can often run into the materials that you're looking for, and haven't even noticed that they were there before. We got a cave system of some sort. Hey, good thing that's what this game is built around. Or else I'd be disappointed. Okay, well, too interesting this one. Hey, looks like some gold. I think I'll take it. Huh. Alright, I guess the game will pick up on me. Thank you. And I'll take a little bowl with me. Why not? I do have another iron pick, which is good. Essentially what I'll do down here, especially when I start these mining expeditions in the actual like manual digging style, I'll start with a few iron tools, and once I've gotten enough stone to work with, I will switch over to the stone pickaxes, because quite frankly I kind of want to save the iron tools for, actual difficult work. Well, for actual material that I want to dig up faster. It's just this stuff, such as, gold and diamond, that you can only mine up with, iron tools higher. I don't want to waste it on just regular rock, and especially now when I'm like harvesting a lot of stone at a time, I really don't want to have to constantly go make more iron tools or burn through my iron to make tools. So I can just use what I'm digging up to make a few more tools to dig up more stone. So I generally don't use a lot of iron tools. I mean, maybe shovels if I'm doing a lot of terraforming, which I have been. But other than that, I mean, it just seems like kind of a waste most of the time. Alright, water, I will defeat you. Not really what I was hoping for, but oh well. Okay, nothing left this way. Let's take a little poke up here. Oh, nothing but nothing. There might be something behind this, but you know what? I have a shovel. I might use a little bit of it. Again, I really don't like using iron shovels unless I'm out terraforming, and that's because generally even stone tools will cut through this stuff quick enough that the speed difference isn't a big concern, and the durability isn't that much greater, especially when you're cutting through so much gravel and dirt so quickly. It still doesn't seem to last all that long. So why not just save your materials and use stone instead? Anything else that I want to really cover? No. Nothing really. So, if there's any more questions that should pop up, I might just make another video to answer some. So if you've got them, leave them in the comment section. Otherwise, I will continue on my building rampage, and I will catch you all next time. Till then, have a good one.